Welcome to one more episode of Success and Connection. I'm here with Ingryd Hernandez. So let's talk about creative finance.
Okay, yeah.
Before that, can you tell me what's the definition of success and connection for you?
The definition of success and connection for me is literally being able to live out your goals and completing them, whatever that looks like for you. And from a connection standpoint, being able to bring community into what you're doing.
I love it. Fantastic. So creative finance, you are in the community.
Yes.
That is mainly creative finance. Actually, it was, right?
Yeah.
Now it's so much more.
Yeah. How dare they?
Yeah.
Yeah. Teach me all these other ways of doing
crazy.
stuff. Yeah, for sure.
So we have Sub 2, we have Gator, and we also have Owners Club. That's where we are today.
Yes.
In Monterey. And have fun
Yes.
with our team,
Yeah.
right? Our group. That's amazing. Creative finance. You are in this group of creative finance. Have you done anything creatively?
Oh, my goodness, yes. So I joined Sub 2. That's the mentorship that focuses on creative finance. I joined Sub 2 January of 2021. And I honestly thought that what I was going to learn was how to close a deal with little to nothing of my own money and kind of understand that. Because at the time we had put in our savings like 40 to 50 grand or something like that. And all these hard money lenders were telling me that I didn't have enough money. And I was like, well, how are people who have no money supposed to get started in real estate? And so, of course, I started Googling and getting on YouTube University and trying to figure it out. And then I ran into Pace on YouTube, as a lot of people do. And I started learning about him. And so I joined the community. Literally, my first deal was a cash deal. And then my second deal was a wholesale deal. Not until my third deal did I do a creative deal, which was buy a property Sub 2 with a 2.25 interest rate out of Houston, Texas. I'm in Arizona.
Okay.
And I just went all in and started buying without even having really seen Houston. So I think other than the airport, whenever I travel to Colombia, sometimes you have to go through Houston before you go to Colombia. But other than that, I went in really fast and then had to learn a couple of lessons from that really fast purchase. But yeah, Sub 2 bamboozled me. I didn't realize that they were going to teach me creative and cash and all these other strategies. Morby method. I was the first student in Sub 2 to do a Morby method.
Really?
But trust me, there's a lot of amazing people out there. There's a gal named Monique who's done 2,500 of them, which I was like,
My
holy
goodness.
cow. So yeah.
It's a lot.
Crazy. Yeah.
It's a lot. So yeah, sometimes somebody told me, because I'm looking for build platform with buyers, right? So find buyers first.
Yes.
Because as an investor myself, I always bought properties to sell to families that cannot qualify for traditional loan.
Yes.
That's my main goal.
I love it.
And when I said that, somebody told me, talk to Ingryd.
Yes.
Because why they asked me to talk to you?
Well, they probably asked you to talk to me because I've been engaged with Pace in his No One Left Behind challenge since October of this past year, 2024. And what we were finding is that it was kind of easy to get these contracts, but difficult to sell because they didn't cash flow. And it still seemed like an opportunity for people who can't qualify for traditional loans to take advantage of these opportunities. Yes, it didn't work for an investor, but it would work for families who could be blessed with really great interest rates.
Yep.
And still live out of a home and enjoy a really great interest rate. I started building a website called nobankloanhomes.com. I actually started posting our contracts there, but I was playing small because it was just my team with Pace's team in the state of Arizona, and we knew we had to build something bigger. And actually tomorrow we'll be announcing this platform where you're going to be able to post these types of opportunities.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
So is his Mount Everest, right?
It's
Find buyers first.
Yes. Well,
Yeah.
It's not a fact. It's not necessarily Mount Everest, but the reality is that when you're doing wholesaling or you're doing anything investor centric, it's way easier if you know that there's demand.
Yeah.
So, right, supply and demand. And so you go and find buyers, no matter what it is, whether it's another buyer investor or a family that's buying or a single person that's buying, whatever. If you have what they want and you understand that, then you can go and manage the fulfillment much easier.
Wow, that's amazing. So that's what I was waiting for, I think, seems like. So that means I know that Pace when they're like Fund America, something like that. So what's the name?
Pace Helps America.
Helps America, yeah. So how is that going on? So because I know that he opened up, a lot of people applied, I imagine.
Yes.
So is that going to be launched sometime soon?
Yes. Yes.
When?
Literally, we're going to talk about it tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Yes.
Perfect. Oh my gosh.
Yes.
That's exactly
And
what
it's
I
just the
want to do.
beginning stages. So we're very much in a beta state. So part of go to market is socializing it with the people who care about this type of thing. A lot of them in Owners Club, maybe like yourself, and kind of figuring out what are the features and the benefits that this platform should have that are way more tailored to people who have specific goals and being able to leverage and socialize the listings that they might have that really meet this niche.
Yes, absolutely. Because a lot of people are doing wholesale.
Yeah.
And they like co-living, all
Yeah.
type of other things, right?
Right.
There are only few of us that are doing selling direct to the sellers.
Yeah.
That
so,
cannot
sound like
qualify.
buyers. Yeah.
To the buyers,
like
yeah.
families. Yeah.
Yeah.
I call them homestead home buyers.
Yeah.
Because their goal is to move in there, like raise their families and like
Yeah.
as fast as possible. And a lot of them are immigrants or they're business owners, right? They're 1099 folks who it's not in their best interest to showcase that they're making more than they are just for the benefit of getting a loan. So we're really serving a need.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah.
So I also heard Pace talk about the regions, right? He's going to give some regions for some owners qualify for that. That's what we're talking about. You just talked about.
A little bit. So we'll talk about it tomorrow, but there is a component of exclusivity, if you will. I don't want to overshare because it's part of the presentation, but
I know. Yeah. So I'm trying to dig in, get some things here.
Yeah. So the reality is that being a part of Owners Club, we want to make sure it's fun and it feels like you really hit the jackpot. And part of that is bringing you along this journey of how you can have a say and how this platform kind of gets delivered. And how you'll have some benefits and exclusivity as a part of a gift that you'll be receiving.
That's awesome. I love it. I can't wait. So I can't miss tomorrow.
No,
You know
do
what
not.
time is going to start?
I believe we're right after lunch.
After lunch? Perfect. So what's your gives and needs? So what do you give to the community? Actually, I already know what you're doing because you just said. But what do you need?
I used to be super focused on flipping and wholesaling. Those were like my main two modes of basically active income. And I'm starting to pivot a little bit more into raising capital for a few of my operators that are really doing some really cool stuff in the Midwest. And then another one that's building out very subscription-based amenities for multifamily spaces. So hopefully by the next deal maker, we'll be talking about that project. And then the following deal maker will be talking about the other. So I'm excited to be able to present these opportunities for people to grow their money and be able to do these projects with us. So that's one. And then the other is I'm launching an agent coaching program. If you're in this world, you hear a lot of people complain about real estate agents and how they're not helpful, and how it's difficult to present a creative offer or even a cash offer.
Yeah.
And so my goal is to help licensed agents open up their world of how they can either become investors themselves and do it in the right way to protect their license, or to also consider working with investors. Like one of my strategies is like my husband works with investors. We list properties at a discount because we understand that the bottom line is one of the priorities of an investor, and we want to make sure that they hit their goals. So, and then that just brings more volume to us as those investors are happy, and we continue working with them. But I feel compelled to serve that community because it's one of the communities that gets poo-pooed on a little bit.
Yeah.
And I want to be a solution,
For them and help them up. Okay.
Yeah.
So can you tell the camera and call whoever needs your help come and talk to you?
Yes, absolutely. Follow me on Instagram, Ingryd, Ingryd_Hernandez, or my YouTube channel, also Ingryd Hernandez. You'll see the link on my bio on Instagram where you can sign up for totalagentcoach.com, or you can also take advantage of all the cool resources I have for you in my link tree. So link in my bio on Instagram.
I love it so much. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to see that.
Yes.
Thank
All right,
you.
thank
Thanks so much,
Thanks
Ingrid.
for having me.
You're amazing.
Thanks.
Okay, thank you so much. See you next time.